All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I look to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rikakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders from the great millstone. Shalom to the brothers and the sisters in the house of David. Today's date is December 1st, 2022. This is the Bomb Ash from the lines of the 12. Shalom. Man, we came quick, huh? December 1st. Woo, this about to be New Year 2023. After this month, man, that's it, man. Man, we're almost home. We're almost home. We're almost out of here. So I'm gonna say is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my gift and my talent that the Most High Yahweh Shai that blessed me with. And since, hey man, we're at the end of this movie. A lot of activity that's going on around the whole world. I don't know if brothers and sisters not familiar with the animals that is going on, that going in circles and circles. A lot of activity that's happening, and now we see prophecies really speaking, jumping off the pages, and now we gotta be high alert from evil spirits. Evil spirits is entering man's heart and their mind. Because we're in the last days. So Satan's really working hard on man's hearts, minds. Evil spirits. So we got really to arm ourselves with the scriptures and pray to the Lord Yahweh Shai, and don't let the evil spirits come into you, thinking. But a lot of things, even when evil spirits enter into you, you could imagine. So that's what happens if you rebel with the Lord, right? You be stubborn. A rebellion is a sin of witchcraft, man. It's idolatry. The scripture says that, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness as iniquity and adultery, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord Yahweh, he had also rejected thee from being king. That's in Samuel, the 15th chapter, 20. Wow, that's the spirit, 23rd. Verse, we're about to enter in 2023. So it's going to be a whole lot of men. It's going to be rebellion in the last days. Right? Stubbornness. They're getting plagued with more evil spirits. So we gotta really be careful and be aware of yourself, of myself. You know, you could examine from head to toe that you're getting attacked. You know, and that's why so importantly, you have to fast and pray always, man. You know, but we seen a lot of men having evil spirits, man. You know, and they want to murder their own brother for no reason. False accusation, gossiping, talking gossiping with another brother behind closed doors, being two-faced. You know, evil spirits, man. You know. Real quick, let's get that scripture. First Samuel. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my gift and my talent. You know, all praise and glory to Yahweh Shemashai. Let's go First Samuel, chapter 16. Let's go to 7. You know, it says, but the Lord, 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7, it says, but the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, it says, look not on his countenance or on his height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahweh seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord Yahweh looketh on the heart. You see that? Let's go ahead and read that NLT. It says, but the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, don't judge by his appearance or height, for I have rejected him. The Lord Yahweh doesn't see things the way you see them. People judge by outward appearance, but the Lord Yahweh look at the heart. You see that? So it doesn't matter how high, how ranked you is. You know, he doesn't look at how high you look like. Strong, buff, you know, mighty, Mr. Think You Know It All, you know. He said Most High doesn't look at that. He look at your heart. What your heart's at, man. You know. That's all he cares about. What is in your heart? Are you obeying the Lord's commandments? Are you serving him? Are you love one another? Are you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know? So let's go jump down to 14. It says, but but the spirit of the Lord Yahweh departed from Saul, and the evil spirit from the Lord Yahweh troubled him. You see that? So the spirit left Saul, man, and then Most High Yahweh by Shemashai put the evil spirit in Saul. You see, now he's really in trouble. It says right there, it says, and Saul's servant said unto him, behold, now an evil spirit from Most High trouble thee. You know? Whew. So now you trouble, man. You know, you're going so you got, like I said, you gotta guard yourself, man. You know, you gotta make sure that you're not rebellion, right? You gotta make sure you're not stubbornness, right? You gotta make sure you gotta be real with yourself, man. If not, if you're stubborn, if you're rebellion, right? Guess what? Hey, Most High finna withdraw his spirit from you and put an evil spirit. It says, NLT says, now the spirit of the Lord Yahweh had left Saul, and the Lord Yahweh sent a tormenting spirit, that filled him with depression and fear. Some of Saul's servants said unto to him a tormenting spirit from the Most High is trouble you. Woo, right? We just see that? He's getting trouble. Tormenting. You're getting tormented in your mind. You know, a lot of evil thoughts in your mind. False accusers on brothers. False witnessing. Those are evil spirits, man. So we gotta be aware of these evil spirits. But you're gonna get tormented. Now you got more hatred. You know, being prideful. You know, harming brothers' friendships. Because the evil spirits is out there, man. Let's go to tormenting, man. Your mind's all tormented. Something's not even true, you know. So let's go to 2 Timothy chapter 3. So it says here, the title says the danger of the last days. You know, it says, NLT says, you should know this, Timothy, that in the last days there will be very difficult times. It says, for people will love only themselves and their money. They will be boastful and proud, scoffing at the Most High, disobedient to their parents, and ungrateful. They will consider nothing scared. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, and unthankful, unholy. That's right, man. We're in the last days. We've seen it. Evil spirits. Verse 3, it says, NLT says, they will be unloving and unforgiving. They will slander others and have no self-control. They will be cruel and hate what is good. Evil, man, that's what we've seen. Right? It says, without natural, KJV says, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, accountant fears despise of those that are good. Now, false accusers, right?
Strong's G 1228. Diabolos. Diabolos.
Diablos. False accuser. Diablos. Evil spirits. Right? False accuser, slander. You know? Accusing falsely. Something accuser, but it's something he didn't do. You false accusing him. Evil spirit enter you. Whoo! A devil. You know you got spirits on you, man. Verse 4 it says, are traitors, hardy-minded, lovers of pleasers more than the lover of the Most High. NLT says they will betray their friends. Woo! Heavy. They will betray their friends, be reckless, be puffed up with pride. Right? I'm right, you wrong. Nothing tell me what to do. And love pleasure there rather than the Most High. Boy, boy, evil spirits. Evil spirits. It says, verse 5 says, they will act religious, but they will reject the power that should make them godly. It says stay away from people like that. You see that? So, brothers and sisters, like I said, arm yourself with the scriptures, man. Pray to the Lord Yahweh Bashima Shai. So we have to stay away from this people, man. Betray, right? We just read false accusers. They have no self-control. You know what I'm saying? Unloving and unforgiving. They will slander others. You see that? Slandering. False accusing. Say, hey, man, all praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai. Whew. So we got to stay away from those people like that, man. Right? Stay away from people like that. That's right. So I'm going to take that advice. I'm going to stay away from that. You know? So I'm good. And hey, if you know a person like that, hey, stay away from that. You know, because, hey, man, you're going to end up just like that person. Evil spirits going to enter into you. It says, verse 6, they are the kind who work their way to people's homes, and when the confidence, dang. So you gotta really be careful, man. They're gonna come in, you know what I'm saying, smooth like a snake. You know what I'm saying? They are the kind who work their way into people's homes and win the confidence. You see, and when you're trying to win your confidence, and be on my side, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you need something? Hey, bro, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Here's some money. Here's some garments. You know what I'm saying? Here's some change. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to get your confidence, man. It says, vulnerable women who are burdened with guilt of sin and controlled by various desires, such as women are forever following new teachings, but they are never able to understand the truth. It says, KJV says, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. It says, verse 8, NLT says, these teachers oppose to truth just as Jonas and Jambres opposed Moses. They have depraved minds and counterfeit faith. KJV, now as Jonas and Jambres withstood Moses, so do those also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds, see that? Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith. Oh boy, we seen it right now. Concerning the faith. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as there also was. And the T says, but they won't get away with this for long. Woo, someday everyone will recognize that fool. They are just as the Jonas and Jambres, man. It says here, but NOT, KJV says, but thou hast fully know my doctrine, right? We fully know the doctrine, manner of life, proposed faith, long suffering, charity, patience. Right? NOT says, but you, Timothy, certainly know what I teach and how I live and what my purpose in life is. You know my faith and my patience and my love and my endurance. KJV, verse 11, persecution, affliction which come unto me and Antioch, and Iconium, and Lystra, well, persecution are endured. Persecution that I endured, but out of them of the Lord out of one delivered me. That's beautiful, man. It says, verse 12, it says, yes, yea, and all will I live godly in Hamashach Yahushai shall suffer persecution. NLT says, yes, and everyone who wants to live godly life in Hamashach Yahushai will suffer persecution. That's right, man. We're going to suffer it. You know? It says, verse 13, it says, but evil spirits, oh boy, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Oh boy. It says, NLT says, but evil people or impostors will flourish, They will deceive others. Woo! And will themselves be deceived. Oh boy, evil spirits, man. I'm telling you. We recognize it. We recognize evil spirits. We know who's who. You know? So we gotta stay away people like that, man. People trying to harm you, stuff like that. You know? But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, and has been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them, right? NLT says, but you must remain faithful. Ooh, remain faithful. That's right. We're going to be faithful, man. To the things you have been taught, right? We've been taught to who taught us? The elders, apostles from the great millstone. All praise and glory to Yahweh Shemashai for those men, you know. You know they are true, for you know who you can trust. Man, those who taught you, that's right. You see that? Those men taught us. You know, the elders, the apostles, the elders from the great millstone taught us, man. You know, so you got to remain faithful. I'm telling you, we got evil spirits, man. You know, corrupt minds. And that from a child thou hast known the holy scriptures, which are able to make the wise in salvation through faith, which is Hamashach Yahushai. All scriptures is given by inspiration of Most High, and powerful for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions, and righteousness. NLT says, you have been taught by the holy scriptures from childhood, and they have given you the wisdom to receive the salvation that comes from trusting in Hamashach Yahushai. All scriptures is inspired from Most High and is useful to teach us what is true and to make us realize what is wrong in our lives. It corrects us when we are wrong, right? So if we're wrong, it's scriptures that correct us, right? And teaches us to what is right. Mosiah is used to prepare and equip his people to every good work. It says, then the men of the Mosiah may be perfect, right? Thoroughly furnished unto all good works, man. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff, man. You know, so like the scripture saying, hey, get away from those people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Be miserable, evil, you know what I'm saying? Negative, proud, you know, high-minded. You know what I'm saying? Think, like we just read it, right? In Samuel. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai said unto Samuel, right? Hey, man, don't look at his countenance. Hey, yeah, you know, he's tall, right? Buff, right? Yeah, he could get down, right? But, hey, I'm looking at his heart. His heart is gone. His heart is corrupted. You know? It's corrupt. Evil spirits. Right? So, let's go to Psalms chapter 41. I start at 4. It says, I said, Lord Yahweh. This is the chief musician of Psalms of David. Right? This is David. He prayed. I said, Lord Yahweh, be merciful unto me. Heal my soul, for I have sinned against thee. That's right, man. That's what we have to pray, Yahweh Shemashai, because I have sinned. You know? Forgive me, Lord, Yahweh Shemashai. Please have mercy on me. You know? It says, my enemies speak evil of me. When shall he die and his name perished? It says, NLT says, O Lord Yahweh, I pray have mercy on me. Heal me, for I have sinned against you. But my enemies say nothing but evil about me. How soon will he die and be forgotten? They ask. You see that? Evil spirits, man. My enemies. The enemies saying this, man. You know what I'm saying? The enemy saying about evil, about nothing but evil, man. Gossiping, right? It says, verse 6. That's why we have to pray to the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai. It says, and if he comes to see me, he speaketh vanity. His heart gathered iniquity itself, when he goes abroad, he telleth it, right? NLT says, they visit me as they were my friends. But all that while they they gather gossip, and when they leave, they separate it they spread it everywhere. Man. So they visit you but as friends, but while they gather gossiping, man. That's what they do. So you gotta keep away from those people like that, man. You know? Verse 7, all that hate me whisper together against me. Against me do they who devise hurt me. Verse 7, all who hate me whisper about me, imagine the worst. That's what they do, man. You know what I'm saying? Just people out there look at you with a beam eye, man. You know what I'm saying? They gossip up you, whisper to their friends, right? Imagine the worst about you, man. Evil spirits, man. So we gotta keep people like that away from us, you know? It says, an evil disease says they cleave fast unto him, and now that lieth, he shall rise up no more. Where NLT says, he has some fatal disease. They say he will never get out the bed. Verse 9 says, yea, my own familiar friend in whom I trusted, which did eat of my bread, had lifted up his heel against me. NLT says, even my best friend, woo-wee, even my best friend, that one I trusted completely, the who shared my food, has turned against me. That's right, man. So now they're flipping against you, man. My own best friend, you know what I'm saying? We eat together, we fellowshipping, we did a work, and my own best friend turned against me. Man. It says, but thou hast, verse 10, it says, but thou, O Lord Yahweh, be merciful unto me, and raise me up that I may requite them. NLT says, the Lord have mercy on me. The Lord Yahweh have mercy on me. Make me well again, so I can pay them back. Ooh, all praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai. By this I know that thou fearest me, because my enemies does not triumph over me. as for me, thou upholdest me in my integrity, and settest me before their face forever. Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel, for everlasting to everlasting. Amen, amen. And NLT says, I know you are pleased with me, for you have not let my enemies triumph over me. You have preserved my life, because I am innocent. Woo! You have brought me unto your presence forever. Praise the Lord Yahweh, the power of Israel, who lives from everlasting to everlasting. Amen, amen. Man, all praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai. You see that? All praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai. So, let's go ahead and just do one more chapter or scripture I got. I'll go ahead and close out. So, beware from evil spirits, man. You know what I'm saying? If you know something like that, hey, you should recognize those spirits, you know? Evil spirits. Depart from that. But you finna join just like them. Let me see, John 13. Right? This is Yahweh Shai washes disciples' feet, man. It says, I'm gonna go ahead and read all the way down. You know, I'm gonna finish this chapter. So this is very important, because this is spiritual, man. You know, this is very spiritual. This is book of John, chapter 13, verse 1. It says, now before the feast of the Passover, when Yahushua knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end. It says here, it says, so this is, it says, NLT says, before the Passover's celebration, Yahushua knew that his hour had come to leave this world and return to his Father. He had loved the disciples during his ministry on earth, and now he loved them to the very end. That's beautiful. Man, he's still to the very end. his disciples. It says, verse 2, it says, and the supper being ended, the devil having now put into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, and betray him. You see that? Watch out. See that? Evil spirits, man. Evil spirits. Oh boy. You know. So betray, it says, NLT, it was a time for supper, and the devil had already promoted Judas, the son of Simon Iscariot, to betray Yahushua. Boy, oh boy. Here we go. Verse 3, KJV says, Yahushua knew that the Father had given all things unto his hand, and that he comes from the Most High. He went the Most High. It says, he rises from the supper and laid aside his garments and took a towel and girded himself. After he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel wherein he has girded, right? It says, then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter said unto him, Lord, out of one, dost thou wash my feet? Said, hey, why you gotta wash my feet? It says, Yahushua answered and said unto him, what I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. That's right. It says, NLT says, Yahushua replied, you don't understand now what I'm doing, but someday you will. Right? But not now, but someday you will. You might not get it now, but hey, you will know that day comes, why I'm doing this. It says, verse 8, Peter says unto him, thou shalt never wash my feet. Yahushua answered him, if I wash thee not, thou hast no part of me. It says, Simon Peter says unto him, Lord, out of one, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Yahushua said unto him, he that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean. Every what he will are clean, but not all. Right? It says, for he knew who should betray him. Therefore he said, ye are not all clean. So after he had washed at their feet, he has taken his garments and washed it, and garments was sit down again. He said unto them, know he what I have done unto you? Ye call me master and Lord out of one, and ye say, well, for I so I am. NLT says, you call me teacher and Lord out of one, but it says, and you are right, because that's what I am. Right? That's right. It says, verse 14, if I then, your Lord out of one and master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one's other's feet. You see that? For I have given you example that ye should do as I have done to you. Very, very, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he is that sent greater than that sent him. It says, if ye knew these things, happy are ye if ye do them. And the T says, I tell you the truth, slaves are not greater than their masters, neither is the messengers more important than the one who sent the message. Now that you know these things, the Most High will bless you for doing them. Verse 18, it says Yahushua predicted his betrayal. Verse 18, it says, I speak not of you all, I know whom I have chosen, but that scriptures may be fulfilled. He that eateth the bread with me hath lifted up his heel against me. Right? We just read in Psalms chapter 41. You see? It says, verse 18, LT says, I am not saying these things to all of you. I know that ones have chosen, but this fulfills the scriptures that says that one who eats my food has turned against me. Now I tell you before it comes, that when it comes to pass, he may be lived that I am he. Very, very, I say unto you, he that receiveth whoever I send receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. Verse 21, it says, when Yahushua had this said, he was troubled, in spirit and testified, said, Verily I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. See, so Yahushua knew, the evil spirits, man. Then the disciples looked at one another, doubting of whom he speak, right? Everybody looking at each other like, is it me? Is it you? Who is it? It says, now there was leaning on Yahushua bosom of his disciples whom Yahushua loved. Simon Peter therefore beckoned to him that he should ask who it should be of whom he speak. He then, lying on Yahushua's breast, says unto him, Lord, Lord, are the one, who is it? Yahushua says, Yahushua answered, He is to whom I shall give a soap. So when I have dipped it, and when he had dipped the soap, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. Salat. It says, verse 27. So after the soap, Satan entered unto him. Then said Yahushua to him, that thou dost do quickly. You see, it says here 27 NLT says, when Judas had eaten the bread, Satan entered into him. Then Yahushua told him, hurry and do what you're going to do. Now, KJV says, now no man at the table knew for what intent he spake this unto him. It says, for some them thought because Judah had the bag that Yahushua had said unto him, buy those things that we have need of against the feast, or he should give something to the poor. He then, having received the soap, went immediately out, and it was night. Right? It says, therefore, when he was gone out, Yahushua said, now is the Son man glorified, and the Most High is glorified in him. Verse 32, it says, now if the Most High be glorified in him, the Most High shall be glorified him in himself, and shall straightway glorify him. Verse 33 says, little children, yet a little while I am with you. Ye shall seek me, and as I said unto the Jews, whither I go, ye cannot come. So now I say unto you, a new commandment I give unto you, right? I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye shall love one another. That's right. So that's a commandment, That's a commandment of Yahushua. It says, hey, you gotta love each other, man. It says, by this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. See, so now he's saying that now you my disciples if you love one another, man. And that's the commandment that Yahushua said. Let me see. Right. 15 verse 12, it says, this is my commandment, that ye love one another as I loved you. You see? So that's a commandment. Let's go back to John 13. Is it 33? Oh, I'm sorry. John the 13th chapter. Verse 35 says, and by this shall all men know that ye are my disciple, if ye have loved one to another. Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, are the one, Whether it goes thou, Yahushua answered him, whether I go, thou canst not follow me, but thou shalt follow me after. Peter said unto him, Lord, one, why cannot I follow thee? Now I lay down my life for their sake. You know? And so this is what Peter says, but why can I come now, Lord, one? He asked, I'm ready to die for you. And last verse, and I'm going to go ahead and close it out. It says, Yahushua answering him, wilt thou lay down thy life for my sake? Very, very, I say unto thee, the cock shall not crow until thou hast denied me thence. NLT says, Yahushua answered, die for me? I tell you the truth, Peter. Before the rooster crows tomorrow morning, you will deny 3 times that you even know me, man. Whew. So I had to read that down, but that's very spiritual because I was going to end it like the 34th verse, right? Because the reason why I read all the way down to the 38th chapter, because I heard a tablet in my home, a rooster crow, man. I was like, oh wow, that's spiritual. So I was reading this chapter while that tablet, you know what I'm saying, off the tablet, right? It was a crow off the tablet. Because one of my kids have a tablet, and next you know, I heard a crow in the background crowing. You know, the rooster was crowing. So I was like, wow, that's heavy. So I had to do this lesson, you know. That was like confirmed. You know, so once again, John 13, verse 38, it says, NLT, it says, Yahushua answered, die for me, I tell you the truth, Peter, before the rooster crows tomorrow morning, you will deny 3 times that you even know me, man. That's heavy because, you know what I'm saying, you know, Peter, you know, that was his time yet, you know, and you know, and Peter denied him 3 times. So the crow, you know, the crow, or I mean, the rooster crows, you know. But like once again, 30. I'm put up here. Once again, hey, beware of evil spirits, man. You know what I'm saying? Evil spirits. You know, that's what happens, man. A Satan will get in there, you know, and betray and hurt brothers, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and end there. But first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rikakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders from the great millstone. Shalom to the brothers and sisters in the house of David. Until next time, Shalom.